Poverty levels in Bushenyi District are raising fresh concern among local leaders, with official figures now placing the rate at 11%. Stakeholders attribute the trend to slow post-COVID recovery and an over-reliance on tea farming. The rolling green hills of Bushenyi may paint a picture of prosperity, but beneath the surface, many households are struggling to stay afloat. During a recent engagement at Chamuhunga People's Circle, leaders singled out sub-counties like Bitoma, Kakanju and Ruhumuro as some of the hardest hit.
I attribute this to what happened in COVID, because during COVID there were no measures to the running loans. Until COVID went, there were no post-COVID recovery measures by government or by any other organization.
One of the biggest challenges identified is what leaders call the tea trap. While tea has long been the backbone of Bushenyi's economy, fluctuating prices have left many families financially exposed. Leaders are now urging farmers to diversify, with coffee emerging as a preferred alternative for more stable income.
I therefore urge the people of Bushenyi to diversify, do whichever is available, wherever they can get income.
But diversification requires capital, something that remains out of reach for many. Local circles say they are overwhelmed by the growing demand for credit, with limited reserves to meet it.
When we look at the nature of our membership, it is not like that membership in commercial banks. We have very poor members, we have average members, yes, we have well-off members, but they are mixed up. So we have to combine efforts, both the government and private, to educate people to get out of poverty. But
even more concerning is the continued exclusion of women from the formal money economy. Despite the availability of targeted grants from partners like FSDU, uptake among young women remains alarmingly low.
This is a big role that needs to be taken up by all the key stakeholders in this country. This is not the work of the government alone, it's the work of every institution, every individual that can really do anything to ensure that the majority, the masses who are stealing those total non-money activities can also be brought on board and join the money economy.
Leaders agree that government initiatives such as PDM and Emyoga, while helpful, are not enough on their own. They're now calling for a broader mindset shift driven by the church, private sector and communities to transition Bushenyi from subsistence living to sustainable growth.